was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'm a stand-up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. Shotgun knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Tonight on the program, it is the Kings of Sling. It's the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series presented by Kings of Sling. Tonight we come to the 3/8 mile of a racetrack, Lanier National Speedway. Brett Wheeler with you for the call. Qualifying has been completed. Let's take a look at your qualifying results. Isaac Soars goes quick time. Aston Rodriguez, Jared Getz second, Craig Silvey and Rico Robles rounds out the top 5. Kyle Petty, Trevor Meyer, Jaden Krause, Matthew Ogden and Landon Hathaway, your top 10. 2 heats on the program for tonight. Rico Robles will start alongside Jared Getz in row 1. Row 2, Isaac Soars and Trevor Meyer. Row 3, Matthew Ogden, Manning Irish. Row 4, Shane Yates and Leo Heaton. Ryan Gunderson will be your 9 cars. Hello, Platsy. I'm going to go with Rico Robles for this one for the win. Let's see who is going to be right. We are green flag, we're underway. Heat race number 1. Robles leads down into 1 and 2. Isaac Soars quickly moves into position number 2 again. Isaac Soars has been on an absolute tear throughout the opening 4 weeks of competition. He's yet to be defeated. Again, tonight is round number 5. Jared Getz runs in 3rd position. Trevor Meyer along with Shane Yates to round out the top 5 as Rico Robles pulls away from the rest of the field. But Isaac Soars trying to quickly close in that number 2 machine. We've just been told $55 to the feature winner here this evening. Well, Isaac Soars, he'll want to get his hands on some of that coal, the hard cash, right in his back pocket. Right on the mini slider line down into 3 and 4. No change to your top 4. Make that top 5. Manning Irish sits back there in position number 6, and Leo Heaton 7th. Followed by Matthew Ogden and Brian Gunderson back into the pit area. Heaton with a slide job into 3 and 4 on the 25 of Manning Irish. Irish trying to come back through the middle of the racetrack. This track is slickened up just a little bit on the bottom side of the raceway. 6 down and 3 to run of this 9-lap heat races. Again, only 2 heats on the program. Robles leads from Soars, gets in 3rd position. And again, it's all been the Isaac Soars shows over the first couple of weeks of racing. He's been unstoppable. White flag is out, this time by 1 to run for your race leader. Rico Robles down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4. Heat number 1 belongs to Rico Robles. He gets off to a good start, picking up a heat race win. Isaac Soars home in 2nd. 3rd line will be Jared Getz. And that makes it 1-0. Good start. Great start. GS. Here we go. Heat 1 results. There it is. Robles, Soars, Getz. Your top 3, Meyer, Yates, Heaton, Irish, Ogden and Gunderson. Your 9 drivers to contest heat number 1. Heat number 2 will line up like this. Starting on the pole position, it will be the 82 of Kyle Petty to the outside. Craig Silvey lines up the 7 from position number 2. Position number 3 will be Aston Rodriguez. Jaden Krause lines up out of position number 4. Landon Hathaway lines up out of position number 5. Position 6 will be Austin Medea. Ethan Ewie lines up out of position number 7. And the Ice Cream Man of Anthony Cuff out of position number 8. So a good start for myself, and I'm still yet to be beaten after last night. So just a couple of things to go through. What they've got coming up, they've got a late model weekly program coming up. It'll be starting next Monday night about the Crate Late Model Series. And I believe that'll be live over on, I want to say, Whiskey Oval TV. $20 to register, $250 to the Points Championship, $100 to the run-up, and $6,000 in total prize money or prizes and pay, just like the Midgets series, starting this Monday night. And then, of course, we'll also have the Big Block Modified series after the Midget series is done. So Austin Medea missed the start. He'll have to come from the pits. Green flag is out. Heat number 2 underway. I'm going to go with... Oh, well, it's too late now. The green flag is already taken. So we're both going to have to... Oh, Platzi, I'll give you Craig Silby. I won't pick one just for the fact that the green is already out. Silby looking for the race lead. Kyle Petty holds on to that lead in the number 82 machine, the purple and white entry. Good through the opening couple of laps so far. Still 7 laps left to run. Silby again working to the inside, just above the slick on the 82 entry of Petty. Meanwhile, Landon Hathaway in the 10 machine has quickly moved up into position number 3. He started inside row 3 out of position number 5. Silby, Petty, side by side. Petty's got the advantage again down the back straightaway. Continues to run the same line. Meanwhile, Craig Silby has had to try a different line to try and get around the outside of the 82 machine. Now Silby, he's gone up a little bit higher than what he was. He's gone 2 lanes higher. Silby trying to get the run out of turn number 4. Will he pull alongside Kyle Petty? No, he's not going to have it just yet. Kyle Petty still leads after 5 laps, but here comes Silby back to the inside. Petty's moved up. Petty and Silby side by side for the race lead. Down into turn number 3 and 4 we work. 3 laps to go and Craig Silby has the race lead. Slides up, Petty gets into the back of him. Now Petty turns it back underneath him. Here comes the Mexican of Aston Rodriguez. Oh, Petty and Silby come together. Silby goes around. Petty still holds on to the lead, but here comes Rodriguez. In the 30 machine, now looking to the outside, a lap and a half to run. He's got the run down into turn number 3, but here comes Hathaway. Hathaway making it a 3-way dance for the race lead, but Rodriguez and Petty. Rodriguez gets the run into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, they hustle and bustle up at turn number 4. Rodriguez wins. Second will go to Kyle Petty. Landon Hathaway home in 3rd. 4th will be Craig Silby, Jaden Krause, Ethan Huey, and the Ice Cream Man of Anthony Karp home in position number 7. So no consolation race. Straight into the warm-up session. We'll take a look at heat race number 2 results coming up on your screen right now. There it is, Aston Rodriguez, your winner. In heat race number 2, Kyle Petty home in 2nd. 3rd will be Landon Hathaway, Craig Silby in 4th, Jaden Krause 5th, Ethan Huey in 6th, Anthony Karp in 7th, and Austin Medea in position number 8. So we're still at 1 apiece, coming down to the final race to find out who's going to win. I think I'm yet to be defeated in the last week of picking winners. I'm just on a roll. What we'll do, we'll take an opportunity right now to step aside here on UltimateDirtTV, come back, pay a couple of bills. A reminder, starting next Monday night with the Kings of Sling Racing Series. It's the Crate Late Model Series on Monday night. Again, it'll be live on Whiskey Oval TV. And then in about a month's time, the Big Block Modified Series is going to start, and you can catch all the action right here on UltimateDirtTV. So as the drivers have a 5-minute warm-up session, they've got about just under 3.5 minutes left. We'll step aside, pay a couple of bills, come back in just a few moments' time. Your main event, thanks to the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series presented by Kings of Sling and Sheets fresh food, and of course the folks over at Dog Hollow Speedway. On the other side of this, your main event.
Here they come out, turn number 4, he's gonna slide up, here comes Slinger! Drag race to the line, Dixon Slinger got it!
What a finish!
And we are back here on UltimateDirtTV, coverage of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series presented by Kings of Sling and Sheets. Fresh food made to order. Tonight we come to Lanier National Speedway, your 55 lap main event on the other side of this, and we are ready right now to take a look at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid. If he makes the call, starting from position number 18 will be Caden Butler. To the inside, position number 17, the 14 of Brian Gunderson. Row 8 to the outside, out of 16th will be the 20 of Austin Medea. To the inside, Matthew Ogden lines up out of position number 15. Ethan Huey lines up the 52 machine from position number 12. To the inside, the 026 of Leo Heaton lines up position number 11. Position number 10 will be car 13 of Jaden Krause. Out of position number 9, the 11 of Shane Yates. Position number 8 will be the 7 of Craig Silby. To the inside, Trevor Mayer lines up position number 7. Position number 6 will be Landon Hathaway. Position number 5 will be Jared Getz. Kyle Penny lines up the 82 from position number 4. Isaac Source, the 2, will start position number 3. Your front row for tonight's main event. On the outside of the front row, it's Aston Rodriguez lining up position number 2. And Rico Robles lines up from the pole position. Platzi, everybody else pick a winner, pick a hard charger. I'm going Rico Robles for the win. And I will go Leo Heaton for hard charger. Rico win. Leo hard charger. Platzy, good chat, buddy. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, he's gone with the man that is yet to be defeated. Saws win. There you going for the hard charger. I'll wait for that one. I'll get ready to type it out. The Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series here at Lanier. We go live for 55 here at Lanier National Speedway. Green flag is out. We are underway. Going with Yates' hard charger. No worries. It's going to be Rico Robles leading down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Lap number 1 belongs to Rico Robles. Oh, wow. Problems there for Leo Heaton. No, in fact, that's Lennon Hathaway. Apologies. Why is it scoring Leo Heaton as your race leader? Not sure. We'll hopefully get the... There it is. Timing and scoring updated on that one. But Robles leads Saws. Saws coming back down to the bottom side into turn number 3. Robles shuts the door. We are yellow. So the yellow is out here. And it happens to be a hashtag blame Alex kind of moment. So I think we've got Leo Heaton in the 026 machine, the driver that is around. Nope. Nope. Not yet. Not yet. Ah, one car had alt their Ford. I don't know who that car was. That might have been Brian Gunderson, in fact, because he's the only one that is on the pit road. Caden Butler is out of the event, but we'll go back to green flag. Oh, Isaac Saws trying the inside. It's still going to be Rico Robles leaning down the back straightaway. 55 laps of green flag action here at Lanier, 3/8 of a mile. Early on right now, it is Rico Robles to continue to lead the way. Keep an eye on Jared Getz as well. Getz trying to have a good run here at Lanier, but everybody trying to break the streak and break the momentum of the number 2 machine of Isaac Saws. Can Rico Robles, can he be the one to break that streak? I mean, I was waiting for your message, Alex, to tell me if you were here or not. But yeah, no worries. Good chat on that one. Ethan Ewing in the 52 machine rolls the bottom side. Craig Silby on the outside. Carl Petty just in front of them in the purple and white number 82 machine. Silby working the cushion on the entry down into 3 again. Works the midway point of turns 3 and 4 right in the moisture. We'll do the same down into turn number 1 and 2. Rodriguez getting a little hit there from behind. May have been by Manning Irish. Meanwhile, challenge on for the race lead. Isaac Saws on the inside of Rico Robles. Robles still holds on to the race lead after the completion of the 8th lap. Will it still be that way at the end of 9? No, Isaac Saws maybe just. There was contact right at the start-finish line between Saws and Robles. And Saws on the inside. Robles to the outside, and we are yellow. Platzy, unfortunately, this isn't looking all that well for you, buddy. It's a massive hashtag blame Alex tie at the moment. Shane Yates in the 11. So that will bring on our caution flag for the second time. Shane Yates out of the event, which means you won't get hard charger. So you know what that deserves? We all know it's coming. Everybody knows it's coming. Let's get a hashtag blame Alex in the chat. Why do we want a hashtag blame Alex? Well, because it's always Alex's fault. Here we go, set for the restart. Rico Robles, the race leader. Again, 10 laps in the books, 45 still to run. Slides up to the middle of the racetrack above the slick, and now here comes Jared Getz on the inside of his teammate. Isaac Soars in the 2 machine. And Isaac Soars now under some pressure from Jared Getz, as Getz again just working the inside line, but gets to the outside. They go 3 wide behind him. Craig Silvey, Ethan Huey, and Kyle Petty. Gets Soars still side by side. Selby now trying to get a run on Trevor Meyer. Meyer had a good run a couple of weeks ago at the dirt track at Charlotte, but it's still Rico Robles at this stage leading the way here at the end of the 13th lap of this 55 lap main event. It's Robles. Now it's Getz. Back to the outside goes Isaac Soars, and Soars back to position number 2. But again, Jared Getz fighting back up on the inside and just making the bottom stick. Just the drive that he's just lacking, and that's where Isaac Soars gets him out of the turns and down the straightaways. Here comes Craig Silvey. Silvey has got that 7 just hooked up on a dime right now. Really making it work. Jared Getz now slides it up to the middle of the racetrack, trying to unsettle the 2 machine of Isaac Soars. Here he comes. Getz with a slide job on Soars. Soars not close enough to turn it back underneath him, but Isaac Soars going to continue to work up on the top side of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Trevor Meyer trying to get a run on Craig Silvey. Still watching Jared Getz. Isaac Soars battling out for positions 2 and 3, and Craig Silvey in the 7 machine. Trying to make this a 3-way dance, trying to put that 7 onto a podium position. Robles still leads the way by half a second, maybe 6/10 of a second. Here comes Soars to the inside on Getz. Not going to throw the slide up, knows that there's still a long way to go in this one. We've seen this a couple of weeks ago at the dirt track at Charlotte with Isaac Soars just patiently waiting for the opportunity, waiting for that car to come on. And right now, Craig Silvey moves to position number 3. And Craig Silvey not done with just yet, because here comes Silvey with a run here on Jared Getz into turn number 3. Silvey just drives it up to the top of the racetrack, a little higher in 3 and 4 as we work through turn number 1 and 2. 2, 3 and 4, all running different lines of those Silvey. Well, there's an opportunity starting to present itself to get by the 8 machine of Jared Getz. But closing in Craig Silvey. Right in a 1-2-9 team sandwich. Rico Robles coming up to put the ice cream Anthony Calf a lap down, and now this could pose a problem for the drivers running 2nd and 3rd. Calf a little tight. Here we go, staying to the top side of the racetrack. Good job, Anthony, trying to stay out of the leader's way to the best of his ability. Everybody trying to get by. Looks like for the most part they do. Craig Silvey meanwhile up to position number 2. 3rd is on once again between Getz and Soars. It's really starting to heat up here into turn number 3 and 4. Soars to the inside on Getz as we go yellow. Good green flag run of about 15 laps. And it's the ice cream man that is going to bring on the caution flag. Anthony Calf just trying to stay out of the way. Just got on the gas just a little too hard. Does a nice little flip and a roll, and yellow is out for our 3rd time. Yes, Platsy, you are here. Alex is used to finishing on the podium out of us 3. He's always good for a solid 3rd place. Just like good old Kyle West last night, full of good chats and full of a 3rd place finish. Well, it's only 2 weeks in a row he's finished 3rd to us. Platsy, you're going to beat me one day. You're going to beat me one day, buddy. Here we go. Lights are out. Back to green flag action. Robles alongside Selby. 31 to go. Green flag is out. Selby got an absolute shocker of a start there on the outside, but we are quickly yellow. Here we go, back to green here at Lanier National Speedway. Selby getting a little bit better of a restart then, but Jared gets following your race leader Rico Robles down into turn number 3 and just a couple of quick back-to-back cautions. And just right now, as we are less than 30 away from someone picking up some cash for picking up tonight's main event win. So if we go back and, well, on one of my 4 screens, one that's not the race screen, I will be able to tell you on the point standings coming into this one. Of course, as I've said a number of times, it has all been the Isaac Soars show. So again, thank you to the Walters Racing Graphics with their support of the Midget series, and of course Sheets, fresh food made to order. Isaac Soars is 4 from 4. Green flag is out. We are underway once again down into turn number 1 and 2. Rico Robles again leads the way from Jared Getz, but Getz not letting Rico get away from him this time by. Getz looking for the race lead, but it's still going to be Rico Robles, who's done some laps here at Lanier over the past week. Well, the past couple of days, I should say. Getz again just rolling back to the bottom side of the racetrack. Challenge on for the race lead. Gets rolling the bottom side. Robles running the mini slider line down into 1 and 2. Selby runs in 3rd. Isaac Soars closely in 4th position, followed by Aston Rodriguez, Trevor Meyer, Landon Hathaway in 6 and 7. Jaden Krause up to 7. Hathaway back to 8. Ethan Huey in 9th. And Manning Urish in 10th position. So far, biggest mover through the field is Craig Selby, plus 5 positions. But it won't matter, because if Rico Robles can get the win, he'll pocket $55 cash. He'll give me another point, which means I'm going to make it about 7 races in a row. It feels like 7 races in a row that I've been able to pick a winner. Don't forget the Victory Lane Racing Pro Late Models tomorrow night at Cedar Lake. Should be a fantastic showing. Robles and Getz 1 and 2, 3 wide right now. Rodriguez right through the middle. Look out, we've got some problems. Oh no, car round. We are yellow. Manning, Ethan Huey in the 52 was one of those cars around late in that one. But we will have tomorrow night, we are going to do spreadsheet. We're going to have drivers pick a winner, who they think is going to win in the heat races, the consolation races, plus the feature event. We'll go for hard charger and the winner. And over the 4 races on the Thursday nights with the Team Victory Lane Racing stable, the person that picks the most correct will pock themselves. We'll go with $50 at this stage. But in order to win that $50, you've got to be participating, and it's got to be before the green flag has even dropped. Now, if you want to pick the same as myself or Alex Robinson, you're more than welcome to, but come main event time, we'll try and go for different picks if it's not the case. And you go the same. Well, it just means you won't be able to try and dethrone the king. So we still wait for the lights to turn out here on the iRacing.com official pace truck, and they do this time by 20 odd laps remaining, 23 to be exact. Rico Robles 23 laps away from $55 cash thanks to the Walters Racing Graphics and Kings of Sling, Aston Rodriguez. Looks like he's slowing on the top and going to the rear of the field along with Isaac Soares. Platzi, Isaac Soares was involved in that one, so I think to show our appreciation with the hashtag Blame Alex, well, you need to hashtag Blame Alex in the chat for the hashtag Blame Alex, hashtag Blame Alex. Parrot around here. Here we go, green flag is out onto the racetrack, and man oh boy, Craig Silver was very close to getting into the back of Jared Getz as Jaden Krause now looks to move by, but here comes Jared Getz with a move that takes him to the number 1 position with 22 laps to run. Again goes Rico Robles to the middle of the racetrack, sliding it nearly all the way up. Slide job by Jared Getz there on Rico Robles. Back to the inside. Now here comes Robles. Returning the favour down into 3 and a 4. And Rico Robles. Wow, he drives away from Jared Getz on the exit of turn number 4. Robles back to the bottom side, and here comes Craig Silby. Silby working the outside. A couple of different lines developing right now with what is 19 laps left to run. Robles gets in Silby. 1, 2 and 3 on your screen right now. Ethan Newey, Jaden Krause. Ethan Newey, biggest mover so far. From 12th, he's up to position number 4. He's passed 8 cars in, being the biggest mover through the field. Slide job by Craig Silby on Jared Getz. But again, oh no, it's going to be Craig Silby at the line. Jared Getz going to return the serve. Down into 1 and 2. Silby works back to the inside. Will he go the slide job? No. Wasn't close enough to make that happen. Meanwhile, Rico Robles out by 0.4 of a second. And at this stage, there may be a long way to go. With 15 remaining of this 55-lap main event, still plenty of time for those mechanical issues to come out for Rico Robles, or disaster could strike and he could overdrive it. And he might find out that the hashtag PowerPlats presentation, the walls don't move here at Lanier. But if he's done his homework, if he's read the PowerPlats presentation, well, he's certainly done his homework. Keeping an eye on Trevor Meyer in the number 9 machine. Again, working to the outside here on Jaden Krause. Jaden Krause, again, just going the mini slider line into turn number 3 and 4. Landon Hathaway, look at Isaac Soares in the 2 machine. He's come back through the field. He's up to position number 9. So he's back inside the top 10. Throws a big dive bomb there on the 30 of Rodriguez. But Rodriguez turns it back underneath him. Oh, look out. Landon Hathaway nearly catching the inside wall. But what about the drive he gets? And here comes Meyer to the outside. There were 3 wide down the back straightaway. Oh, boy, Krause. He crowns Meyer into turns 3 and 4. Still going on for the battle for 2nd and 3rd between Jared Getz and Craig Silby. And now Ethan Newey trying to throw the 52's hat into the ringer. 10 to go that time by for your race leader, Rico Robles. Oh boy, yellow is out. So inside 10 to go. And Rico Robles finds himself what should be at a single file restart. So, let's have a look. Who did we go with? You went for... Let's bring up the notes. You went for Shane Yates. That has hard charges, so that's a big hard no. So, in order for you to win, you'd obviously need Isaac Soares to win. Or if somebody else wins, Isaac Soares would need to finish in front of Rico Robles. Should Rico Robles win, that would put me at an automatic win for the evening. And just another notch on the belt. I went for Heaton as the hard charger. Lights are out. That was Rodriguez, the man that decided to have smoke billowing out of the number 30 machine. 46 complete, 9 to run for Rico Robles, Jared Getz and Craig Shelby. 1, 2 and 3. What can Jared Getz do in the final stages of this 55-lap journey here at Lanier National Speedway? Isaac Soares going 3 wide, Trevor Meyer, Landon Hathaway, Jaden Krause as well. Ethan Newey now under some pressure on the inside from Landon Hathaway. Meyer, Krause and Soares. Working into turn number 1 and 2, and again the battle is starting to heat up for positions 2, 3, 4 and 5 as Rico Robles just continuing to lead the way in the number 3 machine. Hathaway again rolls the bottom side, closing in on the palm being thrown out here at Lanier. 5 to run, 50 complete. Getz rolling the bottom side. Sylvie fending off a challenge from Landon Hathaway down into 1 and 2 again. Sylvie's he's been able to put that thing on the top side of the racetrack. He's really shown some good car speed in the number 7 machine. Another lap into the books. It's still Rico Robles from Jared Getz in second. Third was Landon Hathaway, followed by Craig Sylvie, but Sylvie changes that one down into turn number 3. Oh no, the inside wall being collected by Landon Hathaway. And he is going to go to the rear of the field. What a silly sausage. Yes, Kate, it's a great race here at Lanier. Well, we know who hasn't done their homework. And that is Landon Hathaway. At the end of the day, Platzi, these walls still do not move. Yes, the Power Plats presentation. In fact, let's show it. It has been a very, very entertaining race from start to finish. And again, we are very close to finding out if Rico Robles will hold on to a nice little $55 payday thanks to Kings of Sling, of course, Walters Racing Graphics, and Sheets, fresh food made to order. Lights should be out on the pace truck this time by. So we'll go back to lap number 52. We'll start lap number 53, which means there is only 3 laps left to run. We're back underway. 3 short laps around Lanier National Speedway for Robles. Jared gets down to the low side. Once again, it takes a bit for the 7 of Craig Sylvie to wind the 7 machine up. But I tell you what, if he does it, he may just be able to sneak into position number 2. As Robles rolling the bottom side, leaving the top side open, nearly 3 wide down into turn number 1 and 2, nearly 4 wide. In fact, Isaac Soares, what a drive in the number 2 machine. Jared Getz fends up the challenge from Craig Sylvie. Meanwhile, white flag is out. 1 to run for your race leader. Rico Robles down into turn number 1 and 2 for the back straightaway for the final time. The Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series here at Lanier National Speedway belongs to Rico Robles. He will win round number 5 of the series. Second will go to Jared Getz. Third at the line is going to be Craig Silby. Followed up by Ethan Huey and Isaac Soares going to round out your top 5. There is your official results. Robles Getz, Silby 1, 2 and 3. Huey 4, Soares 5th. Meyer in 6. Kraus 7. 8th was Urish. 9th Heaton. Hathaway in 10th. 11th went to Kyle Petty. Medea in 12th. Ogden Rodriguez Carth in 15th. Yates 16th. And Gunderson Butler did not make the call. Ethan Huey, biggest mover through the field with a +8. So he is tonight's hard charger, which means, Platzi, it's a 2-0 scoreline, buddy. They're going to wait for the drivers to get out of the virtual race cars. And just to confirm that, there it is, 2-0. We will chat to your winner here this evening in car number 3. It is Rico Robles. Rico, congratulations, buddy, on picking up the first win of the season for you. But more importantly, you break the streak of Isaac Soares. But gee, you really had this thing on a dime right now. Is that a good chat? That might be a good chat.
Okay, here we go.
That's
I can't
better.
hear you. He's still talking in the race. Okay, now I can hear you.
Well, congratulations on the win. It was, I think I want to say you led probably 53, 54 of those laps, but it looked pretty comfortable that you could put this car anywhere on the racetrack and still be very, very fast.
Yeah, definitely. Me and the boys over at TJS put in a lot of laps and hosted sessions trying to get this thing hooked up to run wherever the track seems fastest. And that slider line's really dominant around here, but the bottom's also really dominant. So over the heats and stuff, we were just trying to burn the bottom end because I can't really run the bottom around here. But overall, I guess the setup came in pretty solid for the slider line.
Mate, those last couple of laps, we had a 3-lap shootout, or a 3-lap sprint to the end. What was going through your mind there as you were rolling around, and what was going to be your game plan for those 3 laps to hold off Jared?
Yeah, I actually had on the final caution, I had 1.3 gallons left of fuel. So I was mainly just sitting here trying to think if I get a good jump on the start, run a slider line 1 and 2, and then put it down on the bottom to save fuel running out of 4 and 3. I guess it really worked because I came to the line with 0.4, but I was mainly just trying to get a good start and just check out with it and save fuel.
All right, well, congratulations on the win here tonight. You break the streak of Isaac Soares. You're the first person to do that this season in 5 weeks of competition. Must feel good to put this number 3 on the top step of the podium. Rico, before we let you go, of course, a lot of good sponsors on this race car. A lot of good people behind the scenes backing you, buddy. Now's an opportunity to thank those people and sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Ryko Setups, Gross Designs, CD Cinematography, Ty Designs, Club 36 Innovations, Slick Apparel Company, Gage Stevens Designs, and you for streaming this and the boys who put this league on.
There we go. Rico Robles home in first place on the top step of the podium. One spot shy will be the driver of the number 8 machine of Jared Getz. And Jared, congratulations on second place. And boy, you really made Rico work for this one, but just coming short there at the end of this one.
Yeah, Rico was just a little too fast. He had that slider line down pretty good. I was trying to go everywhere, and I just couldn't quite catch up to him there.
Mate, what could you, thinking about it now, what could you have done differently during that main event? Maybe something on the setup, a point in the race where you thought maybe you shouldn't have gone there. It looked like a pretty solid race all round, from start to finish for you in that number 8 machine. But could you have done anything differently here to maybe be one step higher up on the podium?
Yeah, I just overestimated how much fuel I was going to need, so I had like 3.5 gallons left at the end, so I probably could have went with a little less, but said it was pretty good. Thanks to Trevor and Isaac for the setups.
Hey, what was your game plan coming into the 55-lap main event? Because you had to do it from the third row on the inside. So yeah, you still had to pass some cars, and you done that pretty early on. What was your game plan for this 55 lap main event?
Just stay clean and run where everyone wasn't, and try to pass as much as I could.
All right, well, Jared, congratulations on second place here tonight. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shout out to all that good stuff, buddy, who makes this happen for you in the 8 car.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank 129. You know, they just hooked me up with the setups and the paint, so.
All right, there we go. Well, Jared gets home in second spot. Chatting to the driver that comes home third place here tonight, it's the 7 of Craig Silby. Craig, congratulations on third place. And boy, I just get the feeling that if we didn't have a caution there with 3 to go, you may be in a little higher on this podium. But man, a heck of a run for you in this number 7 machine. Good chat, Craig. Craig, get a copy?
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, here I am. Hey, that was really good battles, and yeah, it was a real shame. I lost a spot to Jared there on one of those messed up restarts, but it was all good. It was good fun.
Mate, yeah, I can hear the accent. I'm sure the drivers at home will be able to hear the accent as well. Obviously, New Zealand pretty famous with the speed car, the Midget world. Would this be one of your favourite cars on the service?
Oh, this is my favourite car on the service, bar none. This is mostly all I drive. I do a little bit of wing sprint cars, but this is mostly what I do. I just love it. Yeah.
Mate, looks like you didn't really get off that top side all night. Was that your plan coming into this one with how the track was sort of playing out?
Yeah. The bottom's usually pretty good here, but like it was burned off pretty early, and the top had a good lane and a half the whole race, so it was getting a bit dry there towards the end, but it managed to stay in there. The guys running the bottom were catching. I was thinking, oh no, here we go.
Mate, could you have done anything differently to maybe get a second or even get a win here tonight?
Oh no, these guys up front are so good. You know, like they're on the service a lot, and so I'm just a one-man band making up my own setups and trying to figure this stuff out, and it's good fun racing with these guys.
Well, you certainly done the nation of New Zealand proud here this evening, or this afternoon I should say, for us. Craig, any sponsors, any shout outs you'd like to give before we let you go?
Oh, I'd just like to say thanks to Craig Silby for putting in the effort, and also to thanks to Kings of Sling for putting the show on, and you guys for broadcasting it. Thanks, Brett. Good stuff.
There we go. Craig Silby, ladies and gentlemen, home in position number 3. What a driver. One-man band. He started in 8th position and drives to 3rd, so he's certainly getting the stuff figured out. But congratulations goes to Rico Robles, who gets the job done here this evening. And big thank you, of course, Walters Racing Graphic Series, Sheets of Fresh Food Made to Order, and Kings of Sling. They've got their Crate Late Model Series starting this Monday. If you want to get involved in that one, message the Kings of Sling Facebook page for more information. Again, that'll be broadcasted. I believe it's on Whiskey Oval TV. I'm not sure what time it starts, but and again, in about a month's time, we will have their Big Block Modified Series right here on UltimateDirtTV. Big thank you to everybody watching. It's been another fun night. Tomorrow night, it is the Majula C Speed Shop. Or the Majula C, Speed Shop Pro Late Models. Thanks to Team Victory Lane Racing, Bighorn Taxidermy, and Shop Fergie 22. We go to Cedar Lake tomorrow. Don't forget, if you want to be eligible to win and participate in the $50 giveaway, thanks to Ultimate Dirt TV, you've got to be in the UDTV Facebook chat, picking winners for each race. That is heat racing action, all 5 heats or 6 heats, plus the 3 consolation races, plus the main event. We'll also go for Hard Charger in the main event as well. We'll tally it all up at the end of the month of August. And the winner who gets the most picks right will win themselves $50. That'll do it. Big thank you to, of course, iRacing and iRacing.com. If you want to get involved, check out iRacing.com. We've got some great deals, great specials going on at the moment, I believe, for new members. And they've got, if Speedway isn't your stuff, they've got road racing, they've got asphalt, they've got dirt road, the Pro 2s, Pro 4 trucks, they've got them all. The jumpies, and a whole bunch of laser scanned tracks. Until next time, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, we say farewell from Lanier National Speedway. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Pro Late Models at Cedar Lake. Good night.